men's doubles featuring home pairs. First up, it's the reigning world champions Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae up against Ban and T from Malaysia. Well, as far as the men's doubles draw is concerned, 6 different nationalities and 6 seeds, only 2 seeds in the top half of the draw, and we're about to watch them play now. The first 2 quarterfinals have been done and dusted in 2 straight games, and the first ever Super 1000 semi-final for Ben Lane and Sean Vendy from England. Now that's a major breakthrough, I think, for the English combination. So here come the world champions Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae against Man Wei Chong and T Kai Won. Well, this will be a 6th time that these 2 pairs have met each other, and all 5 previous occasions have been won by the Koreans. But the last 4 times they've played, it's gone the full distance. The last time had been in the group stage of the World Tour Finals just a couple of weeks ago.
Black, red, blue. Who's receiving? They receive.
So the Malaysians have chosen to receive on the toss of the coin. Kim Won-ho is 26 years of age from Suwon, and that's just a fraction over 6 foot tall. 2nd consecutive appearance. The defending champions, because they won here last year, beating Chen Bo-yang and Wu Yi in the final. The left-hander So Seung-jae is 28 years of age, and they are the current world number 1s. They became world number 1s on the 22nd of July last year. Well, in the very first round here, it was a repeat of last year's final, and indeed a repeat of the World Championship final last year against Chen Bo-yang and Wu Yi, and then they beat Azrin and Tan Kyong in the 2nd round. So both of their matches in 2 straight games. Man Wei Chong is 26. And he's the taller of the 2, 182, is just under 6 foot tall. They're 1 place down from their career high of 4 on the world rankings, just 1 week from the 16th of last month as world number 4s. And this is a 5th consecutive appearance for them at their home event, Malaysia Open. Semi-finalists last year. T Kai Won is the younger of the 2 at 25 from Malacca. And there you can see they beat the 4 world number 1s, Astrup and Rasmussen, in the 1st round. And then Midori, Kawa and Yamashita in under 30 minutes. So both these pairs have won both of their matches in 2 straight games. Sydney Gallos from New Zealand is our umpire for this one. And there from Iran is the service judge. Well, before this men's doubles gets underway, and before I get my direct messaging filled up with messages, I do realise that Ben Lane and Sean Vendy were in the semi-final of the World Tour Finals back in 2020. That was the World Tour Finals played in January 2021, when we had 3 tournaments back-to-back in Bangkok. Not really counting the World Tour Finals for the stats because so many of the players weren't allowed to travel to the COVID era. And also I should mention that the World Tour Finals also had the top 4 seeds in the men's doubles in 2020. But again, only 8 players invited. It's the statistic of getting the top 4 through.
It's a little bit easier.
It's much easier. So I'm not counting that before everybody starts messaging me and saying I've got it all wrong. Well, I can't help but wonder. 4 times, the last 4 times they've met, the 5 meetings, it's gone the full distance. And I just wonder with the home support whether this might just help this Malaysian pair over the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the right, Man Wei Chen and TKO Malaysia. And on my left, Lee Sung Jae and Kim Won-woo, Korea. Kim Won-woo to serve to Man Wei Chen, level, line.
So the defending champions and reigning world champions from Korea, far side of the court against the home pair of Man and T.
One love.
Broken strings in Taiwan's racket. Well, it's all good.
Yeah.
They're not challenging.
That's probably quite wise. And they don't trust my eyesight and waste possibly a challenge so early on in the game here.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Looks a little stiff with his movement forward there.
There's a fair bit of tension. I think there's a fair bit of tension with the Malaysians. They're up against, in terms of world ranking, the most formidable entity in badminton. They've scored more world ranking points than any other player or pair in the world in the last 12 months.
Yeah. 11 titles last year.
2, 3.
So one of those titles doesn't even count towards their world ranking.
No.
Because it's the best 10.
It's the best 10, and probably also we have most likely a team event that is amongst those 10.
Yeah.
So winning a Super 500, that's a deficit. They have 12,000 points in average per entry.
Yeah.
So even a Super 750 win is... I might double check that. Yeah. The Super 750 win is dragging down the average. 11,000 points for winning a Super 750.
Well, they won 3 of the 4 Super 1000s last year. This, of course, the All England and the Indonesia Open. China Open, they lost in the quarterfinal to Alfia and Fikri.
Service over. 6-4.
Great attacking play.
7-4.
Yeah,
Good play.
that's nice. Good anticipation from Man Wei Chong.
5-7.
Super.
6-7.
Play.
What a fabulous smash.
They've really come forward over covering the front court the last 4 rallies. T and Man. Look how close he was to that first service line. T Kaiwun.
On a run of 4 straight points into the lead. Yeah, that's clever, just a half smash in one hole. Oh, that's a fabulous shot.
There wasn't much room to play on there, but somehow he found it. Man Wei Chong. Perfect play.
Service over. 9-4.
Heavily strapped arm. So it's young Jay. Can you see that, Steve?
Yeah.
Koreans are so competent, whichever formation they're in.
Exactly.
Whether it's the left-hander at the front of the court or whether it's Kim Won-ho.
I immediately started noticing that Kim Won-ho was firing 3 consecutive smashes, stayed on the backcourt, no attempt of rotational play you mentioned that, strapping on Sue's
11-9 interval.
It is the defending champions who have the advantage, a 2-point advantage here in this opening game.
해놓고 한쪽이라도 봐줘야 돼. 서비스 리턴 한 사람 한쪽으로 봐줘야 돼. 두 사람이 한쪽 사이드 봐줘야 된다. 그리고 쟤네가 우리가 드럼 넣었을 때 바로 반대쪽으로 드리블 리턴이 바로 넣고 그냥 봐줘.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Dari sini kalau yang kirinya di belakang, kalau yang backnya tambah, paham nggak? Jaga streetnya lagi.
11-9. Right.
So 11-9 the lead for the defending champions, Sourcing Joe and Kim Won-ho. Oh, it's just wide. Tico wasn't anywhere near it. He didn't read it at all.
Say that he knew it was going to go wide.
Good early judgment.
Yeah.
The cross-court smash from Man Wei Chong did the damage, and T-Kai Won just needed to finish it off. That's the one. Across the body of So Seung-jae. Missed it. They haven't won a point since the mid-game interval, the Koreans.
3 straight points for Man and T.
Well judged.
13-11.
4 straight points. That run comes to an end.
12-13.
Oh, service error from Kim Won-ho. Both the Koreans have made service errors already.
Couple of defensive errors towards that sideline there. That's the difficult one where the sideways drift tends to take it out.
Super. Well, we couldn't see it, but I can tell you that after that dive, So Seung-jae stretching his left shoulder. And that's obviously the one that's heavily strapped.
He's still doing it outside of our picture.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There you can just see him just doing some shadow work with that arm.
15-13. Light.
Slide it in.
Service over. 14-15.
That's well in. Back level. Apologises for hitting his opponent. Now that is a super shot. Good rally.
It's gone wide. Now, when you have a problem somewhere in the body where it hurts a little bit or feels a little bit uncomfortable, sometimes it takes a little bit of your attention away from what it should be on, mainly the game. And I know it's a little bit far-fetched, but something
it's not at all.
I think we should keep an eye on to see if Su makes more mistakes than we normally would see from him.
That was the longest rally so far. Brilliant defence. Wow.
Service over. 16-17.
Super important phase here for the Malaysians. They basically played a very nice first game after they were off to a slow start. Now they've got to convert it so they actually get that first game win.
Once again, all level.
Thank you. Lower support. Play.
I sense that this man is a little bit tense now. Chikawun.
Okay. This is just superb. 4 straight
19,
points
17.
from a 15-17 deficit to just 2 points away from the opening game. Yeah, you're right, Steve.
20, game point, 17.
Make that 5 straight points, and now 3 game point opportunities for the defending champions from Korea. Only needed the one. That's remarkable, isn't it? 6 straight points. 21-17. Well, that's what makes champions champions, isn't it? The ability in what the Americans call the clutch situation.
Yes.
To produce your best.
When it matters most.
Yeah. 19 minutes for that opening game. And 21-17.
이로 살려나면 그것이 그걸 잘하게 되면 더 쳐줘야 돼. 한 쳐줘야 돼. 어차피 치면 얘네 중심을 기본하고 풀려 있으니까 한 번씩 우리가 수비할 때는 그 쳐줘야 돼.
So it's not all Malaysian fans in the Axiata Arena. So the reigning world champions and defending champions here, Kim Won-ho and Saw Seung-jae, 1 game to the good. 21-17 on a run of 6 straight points at the end of that opening game. Have you noticed anything tactically that Man and Tish could or should be doing,
I think,
differently?
I think when we had this good run, oh, that's a good tumble serve. They had a lot of success in terms of moving forward and playing flat pushes past the front court player. Oftentimes with a cross as the first shot. Testing the shoulder of Su there. There were some good shots from the Malaysians also in the opening game. In the flat game, see if they can cross first and then really move forward, leave the backcourt a little bit open and still keep playing past the front court player. Both of the Malaysians then come forward. But it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
And if the Koreans are putting pressure on first like that, we see Man was trying to get it into the middle of the court, so the Koreans cannot move forward in the sides. Wait, that's super. I was just about to call Man Wei Chung forward.
I don't think that arm is very good from Saw Seung-jae. Oh, that's great defence.
Missed. Ooh.
No, I saw that as in.
Service over. 3-4.
Yeah, way in.
Out.
What was that?
Service over.
Looks like the shuttle got stuck in his hand. Service error again from Silver Jade.
Brilliant. Real commitment at the front of the court from Man Wei Chong. Wow, unbelievable. What a sensational rally. The reflexes are just extraordinary.
We saw Alex Lanier have some problems with timing in that particular area when he was playing singles against Vitisan. I don't think it's so easy there. I think there's a lot of drift in that backhand corner of the Malaysian side.
Amazing defence, the Koreans.
6-7.
And the problem is when your opponents just keep getting the shuttle back, you think you've got to try and do something more and more special to end the rally. And that's when you start making errors.
Oh, what a shot.
Super.
Fantastic awareness.
7-4.
It's a couple he's played already, Kim Won-ho, over the head of the incoming player. Brilliant. And 7-all. 4 straight points.
Play 7.
5 straight points and into the lead.
They're flicking a lot to Chikaun at the moment.
It's gone wrong. So the run is halted at 5 points. was an excellent serve.
9-8.
Unbelievable. That's just ridiculously good. Wow! Don't believe it! That is extraordinary. How on earth did the Malaysians keep the shuttle coming back? And then the final net shot from Saw Siang Jae stayed his side. Look at that. Beautiful dive from Nam Wei Chong.
Thank you.
There's the activation of the shoulder again by Saw Siang Jae.
8. It's over. 9-10.
Oh, what a thrilling match it's been so far. Incredible rally after incredible rally. Oh,
10.
disappointing.
It's kind of, yeah, okay, he broke a string. T. I think be a little more patient at the back line.
So it is the Malaysians who have the advantage at the mid-game interval. Albeit just a 1-point advantage. Their return of serve clipped the net and it deflected the shuttle, making it difficult to control the return.
Ada ke tengahnya juga, Man.
So 11-10 in the second game, the Malaysians lead. Oh dear, not anymore. In the second game, Koreans have taken the first. That stayed their side.
12-11. Langdon, please. you. 30.
Yeah, you picked up on that, the flick serves.
Yeah. They've been efficient. I think he just needs to play it below the tape and stay in balance. Tika won't. Oh, yeah, that's good play.
Absolutely brilliant.
14, 11.
All 4 points since the interval. Right, they
Yep.
were in the lead. And Man started with a service error.
Unbelievable.
Oi!
What a super drop shot from T.Y. Khan.
Level 14. Lights up.
Yeah, did well here. T.Y. Good awareness. Lovely drop.
Thank you.
So, a couple of good tumble serves, the Malaysians. Not much.
Game is over. 15-12.
Five of the 6 points since the mid-game interval to the Koreans.
Oh, that's well left. Like Kim Won-ho.
16-12.
6 of the 7 points. Oh, that's a lovely interception and backhand kill from this man. T.K.
16.
Look how steep that one went down.
They're a little late in their actions.
17-13.
Well, that might be a little bit too harsh. That was a great shot from So.
Shoulder definitely isn't right, is it?
No.
14-17.
have such an understanding, these two Koreans, considering that they only reformed their partnership at the beginning of last year, and yet it appeared so difficult to find a gap.
Yes.
One covers for the other. Oh, that's loose. That got what it deserved.
It's fallen apart for Man and T after the interval.
10 of 13 points since the interval to the defending champions, and now 6 match point opportunities.
Brilliant.
Only needed the one. 21-17, 21-14 in a match lasting 40 minutes. And Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae showing us in that match exactly why they are world champions and why they won 11 titles last year. At the crucial moments, they were superb. And through to the semi-final tomorrow. They will play against Ben Lane and Sean Vendy from England. Confirmation 21-17, 21-14, last year's champions Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae through to the semi-final once more. Well, one more quarter-final to come, and it's another men's doubles. It's Gautama and Isfahani from Indonesia up against the former world champions from Malaysia, Aaron Chia and Soe. Welcome back to Kuala Lumpur, and quarterfinals day here at the PETRONAS Malaysia Open. One more quarterfinal to come, and the last chance for Malaysia to have players in the semi-finals tomorrow. And all hopes resting now on Aaron Char and Sowi Eek, the former world champions, up against the Indonesians, Gutama and Isfahani. Well, as you can see, unseeded pair in Ben Lane and Sean Vendy in the semi-final.